Hello, konnichiwa. My name is Onyeneke Gechinti Bede. I come from Nigeria. Unlike most of my friends who probably grew up learning about watching Japanese entertainment, for example, animes and mangas, my experience was different. As an undergraduate, I took some classes where we read case studies on Japanese companies and Japanese economy, and I also know about Japanese technology because we use a lot of them at home. However, my decision to come to Japan, to study in Japan, was after I met some Nigerians, my fellow Nigerians who already studied in Japan. So they told me a lot of things about the experiences in Japan, about the people and the rich culture and a lot of opportunities here in Japan. So I was curious and I decided to do some online research on how to study in Japan. Challenge I faced was more like psychologically, having to travel away from my country and move to a new country where I didn't know how to speak the language, I didn't know I didn't know the culture, or I didn't have any friends initially here. So it was kind of challenging. However, my school has a lot of support programs for international students who are interested to study in Japan. In my case, I had a supporter who was assigned to me, who helped me in coming to Japan from the airport to helping me to check into my dormitory, and also further into helping me to move into my own personal apartment. Yeah, I knew already that Japan is a technologically advanced country. I knew it had a very rich culture, and I knew that the people were very polite and everything that Japan is known for. Indeed, Japan has really proven to be a special place for me because I am really enjoying my time here. Like I said initially, Japan is a technologically advanced place, and sometimes it surprises me and it amazes me the little things that they apply technology to. For example, let's say, the toilets, even umbrellas, down to even having robots in restaurants that help to serve you. So all these come together to help make life convenient for the people living here. Social life here is very fun because I have made friends with a lot of Japanese, and I've made friends with a lot of international students who are also here studying and doing other businesses here in Japan. We celebrate a lot of events together. We celebrate our birthdays together. We go to parties together. And having these people around helps me not only socially but also psychologically, because as an international student living far away from your country, there are days where you feel down and you really need some support structure around you. So these people serve as support structure for me, and I really appreciate having such positive people around me. They help me enjoy my time here in Japan. Currently, I am doing my master's program, and after my master's program, I intend to continue and further my studies into my PhD program here in Japan. And after my PhD program, I intend to become a lecturer or a professor of African business, where I can teach people about business and also my experiences being an international student and my experiences here in Japan. So coming to Japan has opened a lot of opportunities for me to achieve these my dreams. I would say Japan is a very beautiful and nice environment for foreign students to study and achieve their careers. So I would tell people to please come to Japan. However, I would advise you to do some homeworks before you decide to come to Japan. Try to learn about Japanese culture, try to learn Japanese language, and this would help you to transition into the society. For African students, there are a lot of African communities here in Japan. Community helps us to understand more about living in Japan and how to thrive in this society. So I will encourage anybody who is interested in studying in Japan to please come. I am here in Japan and I'm really enjoying it. So I invite anybody to come to Japan and study in Japan.